So there's this rage going on around the property management community for the past several years about self-showing lockboxes. And the interesting thing about a self-showing lockbox is typically it's used on a vacant home to do a showing. Am I right?
Yeah.
Whereas what we've been able to do is we've been able to do all of what we made this video about on leasing best practices on occupied homes in the 11th month, not even the 12th month specifically. And Ashlyn, do you have any self-showing lockboxes?
I do not.
Why? Put her on the spot.
I don't, because using my showing software and our call center, I haven't needed them. When the tenant has about 60 days out, we're already coordinating showings, and I've been able to get to every place I've needed to in time.
So we're doing more occupied showings, and that's the result in, like, how often does one of our properties roll, where the tenant vacates, and then we do our make-ready work orders, and then we're putting it on the market. That's kind of the exception now.
It's the exception. It hasn't happened in a couple months.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, on occupied showings, do the tenants ever sometimes say, it's okay, you don't have to come, I'll just do an open house? Or are you careful to always be there?
I'm careful to always be there to respect, their home, and just make sure it goes well and that an application gets in that night usually.
Right. You want to really press for the application.
Exactly.
Also, a real good courtesy when you're supervising an open house is to say to the people, you might have 4 different parties show up at the same time. You say, look, we're going to take you through one at a time, and we're going to insist that everyone stay together in the same room. We're going to look at this occupied home as guests. And as a courtesy and as a policy, everyone stays together. If that's not the case, we have to end the showing immediately. And doing that is a very good thing to do so that your tenants feel safe, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep. Tell the little kids, let me see your hands, show them the house one at a time, and I really feel like our current tenants feel safer that way. Let me see your hands so no one's touching anything. I can see, just for little kids. But
just for the little, keeping them from running around.
From touching windows,
like control the kids.
Make it fun. Yep. Yeah. If you make it more about the kids, the adults do what they're supposed to as well.